Hey guys, KIMEWAZA here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Taddle Legacy Gashat from Kamen Rider X8. This is a rare Gashat initially used by Kamen Rider crew Brave to transform in Show Superhero Taisen, and then later used in the TV series by Kamen Rider Brave to achieve his level 100 form. So, let's get started. As usual, to start off, we'll look at the Gashat all on its own. So, first things first, this Gashat is definitely one of the more unique looking ones compared to other Gashats, in a similar manner to the Dragon Knight Hunter Z Gashat, in that the form is changed up a lot more. Though this one definitely has more things that make it stand out. Starting off, we have the plastic color, which is a kind of off-white color, but also has some gray mixed in throughout. It makes it kind of look like marble. Next, we can see that there are exposed gold bits all throughout, making it look like it's in a state of disrepair, and you can actually see molded on wires running throughout it. We also got this part down here, which has this big chunk that's kind of broken off to show what the speaker inside the in-show Gashats would look like. As well as this weird ball at the end, which I don't really know where it would come from, but is connected to wires. So it does seem like it's another part of the Gashat. You then have the grip, which has this nice and curved handle to it. That's done up in a nice metallic gold, and has a quite different shape than the grips on other Gashats. You can see the switch is in a different shape, being a little bit more narrow and curved. Then we have the insertion part, where you can see these gold wires also running all throughout. Again, showing that seems to be in some kind of state of disrepair. Then you have the cover art for Taddle Legacy, which is done in the same style as the Taddle Quest and Taddle Fantasy covers. Here you can see this old king wearing this kind of white Holy Knight armor. Got the name on the side in gold. And on the back we can see the plastic is this kind of bronzish gold color. You can see the image of Brave's level 100 form here on the back. So, next we can get to the sounds. First, the activation sound. Then from there, it'll play two more sounds in sequence. First, the game start sound, or game start announcement rather. Then, game clear. Now, interestingly, this only goes in that sequence, so it has no game over sound. So, then you can look at the image on the back. Next, we'll use it in the gamer driver. So, first we'll activate it. Then set in slot 1 for the standard level 1 transformation sound. Then we'll open up for the second stage transformation. Now, the reason I didn't mention a level there is because the level of this form actually varies depending on which rider uses it. For Crew Brave, this turns him into Kamen Rider Crew Brave Legacy Gamer level 50, but for Brave, it turns him into Kamen Rider Brave Legacy Gamer level 100, meaning that this Gashat was at some point modified to turn it from level 50 to a level 100 Gashat. And we can see Brave Legacy Gamer level 100. Here on the box, you can see it's a redesign of the Taddle Fantasy armor, or the Fantasy Gamer armor, but done up in one gold. And the nice little touch is that, similar to the Gashat itself, the white part is designed to look like it's white marble. Then you've also got all this gold running throughout. You can get a slightly better look at the form here on the back, where you can see more of the chest armor. And as for True Brave, he's basically a slightly recolored, slightly retooled version of Brave, having a black undersuit with bronze parts, as well as a cloak piece down on its lower half. Next we can close it up. Put in slot 2. And open it up again for the third stage transformation. And there we have that. Now, there's also an interesting note about those two transformation tunes, which makes the name Taddle Legacy quite fitting. And it's that for the second stage transformation tune, it's a remix of the Taddle Quest Level 2 tune. And for the third stage transformation, it's a remix of the Taddle Fantasy Level 50 transformation. So as I said, it definitely does fit the name Taddle Legacy. And if we want, we can use the Taddle Quest Gashat for a combination. And that would theoretically create Legacy Quest Gamer. Or we can switch it around for Quest Legacy Gamer. Next, we can test out the two KIMEWAZA attacks. First, using the slot holder for the critical strike. And you can see that the bonus sound, rather than being Kaishin no Ipatsu, is actually the victory announcement from the Gashat Gear Dual Beta. Then we can use the Gashakan Sword for the critical finish. And finally, we can test out what sound it makes with the Gashakan Key Slasher. And there we go. So overall, I like Taddle Legacy as a Gashat, but I don't like what's been done with it. What I mean is that I was originally okay with it when it was just the Gashat for Kamen Rider True Brave to transform, as I thought that it really looked good on True Brave, and definitely made him stand out as a separate rider. But then, what came later happened. And that's where I take issue with it. I don't like that they decided to bring it back in the series as an upgrade form for Brave for a few reasons. One is that it usurped Taddle Fantasy, or Fantasy Gamer, as his final form. And that put him on even grounds with Kamen Rider Snipe. But now that he has this, he's above Kamen Rider Snipe, which I'm not so fond of. Second is that they changed the level of the Gashat from 50 to 100. And that's a problem for me because within the series, they pretty much established that the max level that anything within the spectrum of the riders or bugsters could go was level 99. And then they went and made a level 100 Gashat, which I think just doesn't work. And third, I overall just don't like the looks of the armor on Brave as much as I do on True Brave. And you'll get to see more of what True Brave looks like, or you'll get a look at what True Brave looks like on my channel later on in the future. The final reason why I don't like it is because format-wise it feels like a downgrade compared to the Gashat Gear Jewel Beta, whereas that was a special double-sided Gashat that had one or two different transformations on it. This, while it has a more unique form, is still just a single-slot Gashat, which doesn't feel right for a rider's final form. So, overall, while I'm glad that this did eventually get released, I do wish that they'd released it in conjunction with Cho Superhero Taisen to go with True Brave, rather than saving it for later and making it the final form for normal Brave. But if you're a fan of either of those riders, I definitely recommend picking up this Gashat, and I apologize for the little rant there. So, next time I'll be doing another episode of Toku Toy Theory, where I look at Drive Type Technic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe. And for now, this is KRX50, signing off.